Hey Virgos, happy August. I hope you had an amazing July. Really quickly, just wanted to thank you guys for reaching out with your birth details. That was awesome. I received so much positive energy and it really just charged me up for this month, so I appreciate it. Going forward, I'm definitely going to keep doing it because I loved talking with all of you and getting to know you guys on a more intimate level. So this month, if you comment with your birth details, I will let you know where the sun is hitting your chart. And where the sun is, think about the sun, it's like a spotlight on a certain area of your life. So let's just say if the sun was hitting your first house, you would be like larger than life. It would be an excellent time to apply for a promotion, just get yourself out there. If it was over your second house of finances, it would be an excellent time for you to, go talk to a financial advisor and just get your finances in order. And if you didn't get your Jupiter or Neptune response, please let me know because Jupiter, like I realized last night how much Jupiter is really quite the blessing and it has been working incredibly. Um, for instance, my Jupiter is in the ninth house and I just started doing this online psychic thing. So I was talking to people from all over the world and the ninth house rules the world. So, and kind of those global issues. So it was really, really incredible to see. That being said, numerology. Numerology, I'm going to break on for this month, and then September, I will touch back on it because September is the peak of the numerology personal year. So, as discussed before, numerology can show exactly what's going on for the year, and then it's going to peak in September. So, if you also want information on numerology, please send me an email or comment below with your email address, and I will let you know exactly what's going on. I'm happy to do it. Okay, that being said, this reading is for Virgos for August 2017. Okay, I'm sweating like crazy. Okay, so there has been some sacrifice going on. So it feels like the sacrifice is all in your subconscious mind, feeling like you need to maybe like let go because the obstacles that I've been hitting you Virgos has been kind of unbearable. You feel like you were making progress forward, but it also feels like you're kind of at a standstill and something definitely has to be let go of because of that. And this is all, like I said, in your subconscious mind. It's something that's not going away. It's like you've digested it and you just want to get rid of it, but it's just still lingering around, okay? And that has a lot to do with your stability and has a lot to do with your empowerment when it comes to your financial situation. Um, and just feeling like this woman does, just really abundant and focused on the beauty of life and just feeling really secure. She has her finances behind her and around her. She's got one hand on her finances, but one hand on a bird, which is all about flight, action, adventure, freedom, and expansion, right? You've been doing a lot of rest because you felt like what you put out there based on your authority at home required a new idea, a new thought, a new sense of purpose, something to do with your ego. So you felt like you kind of had to take some time alone and do a little rest time at home. Haven't really been having as much fun, kind of like the Leos right now, more focused on getting here. And now you realize that it is time to let go and make some sacrifices, okay? So I hope that these, once again, this is about a partnership. Seems to rule the Virgos lately. Some partner, that air sign is just driving you guys crazy. Okay. Okay. So this is an interesting one. So what's going on? Sorry, I don't want my cards to blow away. So this is about a partner, and this partner isn't a soulmate relationship. It's someone who you're just connected to in a way. A lot of the reason why you guys are connected is either a health issue, or even a pride, like an ego issue. Like it seems like this person kind of flights your ego, like it boosts your ego in a way, and that's really the reason when you really strip down the layers. That's really the reason why you're in this partnership. When you get deep, deep, deep and get honest with yourselves, you will realize that majority of this relationship is based on some sort of pride attachment or ego attachment, either on your part or on their part. So it's not a soulmate relationship. If you know that you found your soulmate, then this definitely doesn't apply to you. But this is a partnership. This could be platonic, it could be employee, employer, it could be parent, son, or parent, daughter, sibling. It's a one-on-one relationship, okay? And the thing is you put a lot of energy into this partnership. Sorry, I'm gonna wait for the boat to pass by. I'm on a lagoon right now. I wanted to go to the beach, but too far. Maybe the next videos. Anyways, so when it comes to this partnership, you've put a lot of energy and a lot of work. Either this person traveled for you, you traveled for them. You just put a lot of focus and energy, and you really had the high hopes that it was this putting the energy out when it came to this partner, that it was going to be smooth sailing, that you didn't have to dive deep into your emotions, that it would just be very, very easy and comfortable. However, now you're seeing that maybe that's not the case. Maybe there are more obstacles and more game playing and more kind of back and forth crisscrossing when it comes to this partnership. And now maybe you're kind of a little bit angry, like you're at your wits' end. For a while now, Virgo, we've been talking about this partner, this air sign who's taking from you, or this person who's not necessarily an air sign but talks a lot, maybe talks bigger than they walk. Virgos, you guys have been dealing with this person for a while now, and the thing is that you're afraid to move away from them. You're afraid to move on from those hard times. A lot of the times I find with the Virgo, because I'm surrounded by them, is that it's almost easier to worry about something. Like it's almost easier. It's kind of like what you guys are here to do. You're here to worry about the people who don't worry about themselves. You're here to kind of analyze that situation and say, well, based on this analysis, you guys are kind of like risk detectors. Based on this analysis, this could happen. So then you start to worry and you really allow your thoughts to go into those possible scenarios. So a lot of the times with the Virgo is they want to move on from hard times, but they know that that's not realistic because there's always that opportunity or option where something could go wrong, and that's where the worry sets in, and that's where the worry can really, really overcome you. However, the good thing is this new moon that just came up is all about pride, ego, impulsive energy, and fast energy. So it's the energy of work now, act now, and think later, okay? So really try to hone in on that energy where it's just make sure it's outlidded properly, because my moon in Virgo and Virgo rising husband with this new moon in Leo fire sign, he was just really impulsive with his anger and he was really fast acting when it came to anger, but his actions were a lot more slow moving. So when it comes to your emotions, keep those on lock, keep those in check. But when it comes to your action, this new moon is all about moving forward and just taking those risks, okay? So use that new moon energy to move on with even though there's a fear there, don't think about all the things that can go wrong. Just do it because you want to. You truly want to, and you feel like you already did move on from something with your power. But now it's like, okay, I've emotionally moved on. When am I going to be able to get my thoughts to move on so that I can manifest change in my life physically? Subconsciously, there's a lot of pain though. It's like you don't want to hurt people. People rely on you. Virgos, that's just what it is. This is usually involving three people, so you and two other people that rely on you a lot. And subconsciously, you know that maybe they're not 100% happy, and you just want to do what you can to create that happiness and that love and that joy in their lives. But it isn't all on you, Virgo. It is not all on you. At the end of the day, you're thinking that maybe you've been too selfish and single focused. To allow for that change to manifest into your life. And that absolutely is correct. You guys have been doing incredibly well when it comes to your manifestation. Like I mentioned in the last video, and I've talked to a lot of Virgos over the month. What I noticed in the last video is a lot of you guys are really creating the world that you want and that you need. So if you're feeling trapped, if you're feeling stuck, try and humble yourself by saying, well, what have I been thinking about that is maybe creating this animosity and this unhappiness in my life? Okay, so you've moved on, and now you're kind of just at a standstill. You're just chilling. You're still committed to this person 100%, but you are kind of just at maybe at a standstill right now. Sorry. Come on, drama. sorry, I'm gonna have to cut that out in editing. Okay, going forward. So you guys are still at a standstill right now. Just focusing on what you've already created. You know that you've been really getting your finances together, really getting yourself in order, feeling a lot more abundant and stable. However, this person is committed but alone. So committed to someone who's not necessarily either physically there, emotionally there, spiritually there. Somebody who's you're committed to this person, but they're not all there for you. Okay. So family, friends, Virgo, this is like a reoccurring card. Reoccurring card in the Virgo world. This is about giving and overgiving. Do you notice that this guy has a scale? He's saying both these people deserve equal amounts. However, he's forgetting that he also needs to give back to himself, because if we don't have self-care, if we don't have self-love, we're not serving anybody. So focus, realize that yeah, you've been giving a lot to your family and friends. You're giving a lot to this air type sign, giving a lot to this partner relationship, and it's just not balanced because you're not giving enough to yourself. So I'm urging you, Virgos, use this summer to your advantage. Get yourself out of the house, get yourself on the water, get yourself in the garden, do what you need to do in order to find that manifestation of positivity in your life. So the outcome is something from the past will come up when it comes to this partnership. So it's So the outcome, Virgos, is that something from the past will be coming up in this relationship to really be aired out once and for all. With this new moon, use the confidence of Leo to empower yourself and finally, once and for all, let this partner, let this person know that you've been giving way too much. They've been taking way too much and you are over it, okay? Please send me a message. Let me know what's been going on in your lives, and please, whatever I can do to help, I would be honored to. Thank you, Virgo, so much for all of your love and support so far, and I will see you guys in September. Bye-bye.